Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be introducing you to our two new rabbits and telling you the story of how we got them and the reasoning behind why there are two. And if I look around, it's because they're running around on the ground right here and they're being absolutely crazy. So as you guys know, we lost Conway back in March. I'm not exactly sure. I would have to look back. Or was it April? I don't know. It was like end of March, beginning of April, somewhere in there. And he passed away. And Snow, that's my third bunny, if you're not familiar with my channel. She got so sad that, hi Carmela, that Conway wasn't around, and I decided pretty quickly that I needed to get her a friend. She was not going to be happy with just me. She's not really that people friendly to begin with, but she loves her rabbit friends. So I knew I wanted to get her a friend, and I was considering just getting another male again because that's who she had been with and they got along well. She'd always been with male rabbits. My original plan was that I was going to adopt a bunny, and I looked into it for a while. Couldn't find, I guess there's just not a lot of rescues that take rabbits in my area, and so I found there was one female, but she was like older, and I think they didn't even fix her. I don't know. But I really wanted a male. And yeah, I couldn't find any rescue around me that did rabbits. And I don't know, I guess maybe there's not that many rabbits? I don't know. I couldn't find any. So after I couldn't find a rabbit at the rescue, I decided to try to look on Facebook to see if I could find any rabbit groups of maybe potential rabbits that were looking for homes. That was my next idea. Anyway, I made a post and I posted it to two groups that I was looking for a pet rabbit and then I wanted it to be a boy. That was my criteria. And that I had another rabbit, a female. Anyway, fast forward, the one group, I didn't get a lot of response, but I got one and I'll show you him. I got this guy. This is Tater. You've probably seen a short with Tater in it. Tater is he's now 3.5 months old, and he's a lion head. And I forget, they weren't like a breeder, like somehow the rabbits got back together or something. Anyway, Tater was born. And I fell in love with their like fluffy little face. He's so cute. And that's how I got Tater. His story is pretty boring. That's about it. I got Tater. He was smaller than this, obviously. I think I don't know, they got rid of him young. I think he was 7 weeks old. And that's how I got Tater. And he is so chill. Like, I have to get him a brush. I've seen people like post about this like comb that they like. So I gotta get one of those for little Mr. Tater. And I made Tater a little TikTok because he's so cute and I cannot stop like taking videos of him. So I wanted to put them all somewhere. So I made him a little TikTok. It's called Tater and Friends. Anyway, that's just random tangent. Anyway, so that's where I got Tater, is from this one Facebook. From this one Facebook post. And then the other one got approved later, and I was already committed to Tater. And so I was like, oh, I'll just like, delete it. And anyway, okay, you want to go? Okay, we'll bring you back in a minute. So my other, because it was two, oh my gosh, the story's terrible. There were 2 Facebook posts, one to each group. The second one got approved. The second post got approved later. And I was like, okay, whatever. Like, I'm pretty sure that this is the bunny I want. But I'll just see what other people, like, put up. What other people put up was just absolutely chewing me out for wanting a pet rabbit. Anyway, so what happened was they read my post, and I guess they had a lot of words to say. The one lady that started all the drama on my post literally commented back to my post looking for a pet and said, "Rabbits don't need friends. They're actually very territorial." And I was like, well, my rabbits have a lot of space, and she's always been with a buddy, and she's not very happy right now, and she really wants a friend again. And she was just like, why does it have to be a male? Low key think you want to breed. I was like, what? I was like, well, actually my female's spayed, so there will be no baby making, and I will be neutering the male. Dead silent. I don't know. I think I upset her with spaying my female. I'm unsure. Then another lady jumps on my post and is like, I breed mini Rex, and my 12-week-old babies are all aggressively trying to attack each other when they're that age, so I just don't think that that's gonna work out. And I was like, I'm gonna neuter him, like, I'm gonna slow bond. I literally told her, I was like, well, I will be bonding them slow there. I'm not just gonna put them together, blah, blah, blah. I ended up deleting the post because no one was commenting, like, any bunnies. And it was just so much drama over a pet bunny, which was just crazy to me. They're posting their rabbits in these little tiny square cages, and here I am just offering up a nice pet home. If you have like a really nice bunny, maybe it isn't show quality, and they're jumping down my throat just like, no, that's terrible. I can't believe you want to do that. I was like, wow, way to get attacked. But maybe I'll just drive to a different state to adopt a rabbit at that rate. That was crazy. They were so mean. Oh, but tangent. One lady, I think she felt bad because everybody was bullying me so bad. She sent me that she had like some mini Rex, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love mini Rex. I have Snow, although listen, they love to run around. None of my mini Rex have ever like loved to just be held, but that's beside the point. Anyway, and so she like sends me some pics of the boys, and then she goes, or I had this like really, really sweet little girl rabbit, and we were gonna keep her, but we might be willing to rehome her if you were interested. And I'm over here like, send me a picture. And she sends me a picture. I was like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. Literally the next day, a tornado goes through that town. And I saw a video, and there was literally like, you know, one of those like portable barns. It just goes rolling over and over and over. And I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I hope everybody's okay, because you could see like an outdoor rabbit hutch flip over too. And I was like, that's not good. Hopefully they didn't have any animals in any of those things. The lady messages me, hey, I just wanted to let you know, like, if you're still interested in her, that's good. But she injured her leg because we got hit by a tornado. And that shed that was rolling, she was in it. I was like, oh my gosh. Anyway, I still really wanted her. And And then I felt bad because she had an injured leg. And I was like, oh yeah, I still really want her. And she's like, okay, well, if it doesn't work out or if something happens to her, you know, like, you can get another one. And I was like, okay, cool. I picked her up. She was so cute and small. But she did have an injured leg. We took her to the vet, and our vet got her pain meds, which was essentially supposed to help it heal, because there wasn't, like, how her leg was, there wasn't a way to, like, fix that. And she can hop around just fine. So I think she's all good. Here, hey, no, come back here. Her name's Carmela. They named her. I just kept it. Okay, I'm out of breath. I had to catch her. Oh, no. Okay, here's Carmela. Oh, girl, she's running. One second. I'm gonna. Okay, calm down. I just want to show him you for 1 second. Here's Carmela. Carmela. All right. Here's the idea I have. I'm gonna flip you around so you can see her, because she has the zoomies and she doesn't want me to hold her. So let me show you. She just laid down. I'm gonna flip you around so you can see her, because she doesn't want to be held. So let me show you her. All right. Do you guys see her? This is Carmela. She's the bunny that was in the tornado. She's doing just dandy. And yeah. So she's 4 months old. She's 4.5. She's 4 months old. Tater's 3.5 months old. Oh, there she is. She has to clean her foot. See, she's just fine. Oh. Those are our 2 new bunnies and the crazy story that I hope I can edit into making something coherent, because that was the craziest story when I said it. Like, I don't know if it made any sense. So the like summary, to summarize up the story, we have 2 rabbits now. Tater, who you saw, lion head, 3.5 months old. Carmela, 4-month-old mini Rex. Carmela was in a tornado. Tater wasn't. Tater was just Tater. I got just completely attacked over my Facebook post looking for a pet rabbit. So next time, maybe I will just travel somewhere that has more rabbit places you can adopt from, because that was a horrible experience. And I felt really bad for, ow! Spit me in the leg. That was a terrible experience, and I don't wish to do it again. But I do have these 2. And so Tater and Snow get along, but Tater's going in to get neutered. Tater also gets along with Carmela, but we can't let them interact too much because Tater really wants to get along with Carmela. And we're not making any bite baby bunnies. That's not what we're doing. So yeah, that's the story. We have 2 bunnies now. Tater has a TikTok, Tater and Friends. Check it out. If anybody knows any good subscription boxes for rabbits, let me know. I'm interested in trying some. I might make it a little series on here of trying some out. And I need other places too, if you know of more places to get toys, because Carmela likes to chew everything, including me. So that's the story. Thanks for watching. I'll put in some clips of them at the end. If I can get clips, I'll put them in. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.